What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 14 of the Fists Only Challenge run for Crimson Desert. We are currently in the Tree of Slumber area, which is actually where you can obtain the fire power, fire imbuement anyway. So at this point, we're going to be trying to actually obtain it. We have so far obtained the lightning, the frost, and now we'll get the fire here next. So let's see what we can do with it, of course. This puzzle, in my opinion, was quite difficult. I had to kind of like force the solution, and I thought it was pretty funny because it actually worked. I was just actually, raging, and somehow it worked. But I'll show you what I did. So from the entrance, you do have several options here. So you have this one right here, and then of course there's three on either side. I mean, three more on either side. So for a total of 4 little points. So the goal is to get all of these little pillars to have that same golden ring there. At least that's what I've been seeing. So we now need to equip our weapon, stab, and then if I'm not mistaken, you're going to see the outline of these right here. I think you have to move it left, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what I did. And when I moved it left, then pretty much all of them were surrounded by that golden light. Let's double check here. Yep, so now 1, 2, 3, and 4 have the golden light. And then all I did, because I kept moving around every single piece, this piece, everything I could think of, it just did not work. So what I did, in a fit of rage, I returned it back to the state, reloaded the save after about 25 minutes, and then I just started slamming down on it, desperately thinking, is this going to work? And lo and behold, it actually moves it down. So you have to hit it, I don't know, like probably 10 times or so, but it actually does move down. And this was just, I noticed a weird animation that it was like jiggling at the end, so I was like, is it actually coming down? And I just kept on hitting it, and it was about maybe 10 times or so, and it actually pushed it down to the level it was going to have it glow like everything else. So it was incredibly bizarre, because in my fit of rage, I was able to actually find the solution and it worked. So that was really nice. But we'll give us a little bit more spirit. I'm gonna go ahead and crouch so we can initiate this little crouched variant of the strike. We probably have another, I don't know, 6 or so smashes, and there you go. That's the solution for the fire puzzles. A little bit of rage goes a long way. So if you have to brute force some of these puzzles, you certainly can. There's also certain ways that you don't have to big brain them. You can just figure out, kind of an ideal, like general idea what you're trying to accomplish, and you can, kind of skip a lot of the big brain stuff, which is pretty awesome. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and push this. That'll give us our next Abyss Fragment. That should give us the fire ability, if I'm not mistaken. So now we have skill acquired flame. We're golden now. We are golden. I just brute forced the puzzle, Slayer. How you doing, my brother? I hope you saw it. I just brute forced it and showed you the solution in one move. In one move, we solved the puzzle the Inhuman way. Now, we could activate that bridge, and I guess we might as well, right? Just for the sake of posterity. But everything's going well, man. How are you doing? I don't know why, but it looks really... I'm looking at the playback on my screen. It looks kind of glitchy, like stuttery, but it'll be fine. I don't know why it does that. Even after I reset, that's usually all it takes for it to play really smoothly, but I think it just... Oh, you caught the end of it? Yeah, I just smashed the hell out of it. That's what I did. I was so mad. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually moving. And I just went with it. Alright, we're going to actually get our spirit back here. And all we're doing is we're just going to go tag the next fast travel point. Just for the sake of it, when we come back to the Abyss, we'll have the ability to do that. How are you doing today, man? Yeah. I'm okay, just a bit frustrated dealing with this medical stuff. I can only imagine, man. I'm sorry to hear that. And tomorrow I got my big thing, so it's like, ugh. It like makes me sick having to deal with silly stuff like this, but today's gonna be a great day no matter what, and so will tomorrow. You got 270 hours in it, huh? That is awesome. And we're still learning things every day, it seems. Whee! Alright, and then I'm assuming over here. Assuming this is the spot. There we go. Teleporter, please. And that will hopefully take us to the next fast travel point. Then we can return and we can go take on Hex Marie. We have, at this point, Spirit, Frost, Flame, and Lightning. So, I mean, we've got a little bit of everything, it seems. I'm really happy about. This is the fast travel point over here, I can see. And this puzzle looks intense. Lots of stuff here. Lots of stuff here. Let's see. That'll be for another day, though. We'll come back to the abyss at some point and figure it out. Maybe I do it on my other file and let you guys know how to solve this one. But we are now in the Sky Loop Bridge. We're going to go ahead and fast travel. Oh my gosh, if I can remember how to play first. And we're going to switch back over to the land. I need to go and find maybe some food items, and then we can go to Hex Marie. So we'll go to Hernand really quickly. I hope enough time, like in-game time, has passed so that the merchant's inventory is restocked, but we'll see. So he says, I hope it goes well for you. I know you've been dealing with this for a while. I hope you can finally conclude some unpleasantness. Oh, for sure. Me too. I'm just leaving it in God's hands now, man. I'm tired of... I can't bear it anymore in myself, so it's like... It's too much. I've been dealing with it for so many years. I'm done with it. Do you think you'll get the Scorch Flame gloves for the gear? Sure, we can do that. We can do that. What? No, you got to guide me to... I think I know where it's at, but you got to guide me in the event that I can't. Because I know there's two ways you can get... I have two in my other file. I have a pair from like the boss I beat up in a side quest, and then I have a pair that I just found in I think a waterfall cave. Simon Hendrickson says, "What's up, y'all? How you doing, man? Holding down Twitch, I see. Thank you so much."
Pleased to meet you. Sit.
Let's see what we got here. Ah, yes.
Needs a rest from time to time.
That's the stuff.
My inn is
All my food. I mean, all my money goes to food, I tell you. Just like in real life. Alright. Let's see if there's anything I can sell. And Slay says, I can certainly guide you. Thanks, man. I think I know where it's at, because it was like a it's like a really nice area where you can see, okay, it all kind of, all the rivers converge here kind of thing. Let's see if I can potentially upgrade my stuff. Ooh, do I have this? Yeah. Apparently that's a good one. Okay.
True strength. My skills are always at your disposal.
Alright, dude, bro. Let's see what we can craft. Maybe for defense, maybe for whatever else we need. So let's refine some things here. Ooh. The Orc Blaster. I love that. What about the gear I have on? Why is that not a thing? Thick hide. I wouldn't mind a bit more defense. And I haven't changed any of the cores around. These are the default cores, or the Abyss gears, slotted into these sockets. So that's obviously not ideal, but... Oh man, I'm just poor. No, I don't have anything good. What about my gloves? Glovies. These bad boys. I need a fang and some hide. Okay, well, as we go off to kill whoever... I befriended this dog, actually. A nice gray boarhound.
Yeah.
Some of these fools have stuff too. I don't think he will. He'll have like a rake or something, but I can buy some of those items too, that'd be fine.
Is there anything special you're after?
You have nothing. Nothing that I desire. Where are the bones? There you go. Bones and fangs right there.
Got an eye for quality. Right. Until next
Ooh-wee.
time. Be well.
What's up, Rox? How you doing? Rox says hi, Inhuman. What is up? Hola, my friend.
Anvil stands before you.
Let's go back to our gloves. What else am I lacking? Short hair hide. You gotta be joshing me.
Song of the Forge.
So I'll kill an animal or two, and then we can hunt an animal too, and then we'll go ahead and grab that. Slayer says it's called Twilight Grotto, slightly southeast of Hills of No Return. There's a small lake directly above the river. Okay, sweet sauce. I don't think any of that is going to be on my map. It's like over here, right? Hills of No Return. Perfect, perfect. Southeast. So it's like right here, if I'm not mistaken. It's like one of these areas. Let's just rush over here, because I remember it's one of the, like, a lot of these places here have waterfalls. A lot of these places here have waterfalls, so this is perfect. And what we'll be doing is we'll take any one of these fast travel points for now. Honestly, I'll just kind of head east, and then we'll just go ahead and get some hunting done. Slay says, hey Rox, hope you're doing well. That's perfect, Slay. I think that's it. That's all I needed. I'll find it from there for sure, because it is very familiar to me. Once I see the, I mean, the waterfall things, it's kind of, you just find out, hey, which waterfall is it? Especially if it's like a step waterfall. Look for the cairn. That small lake right above, Okay, okay. I'll change my point of interest in just a moment. Her spear looks really great with this, of course, with this particular build and loadout. I went ahead and changed. I was wearing the black wing outfit, like because it's my favorite. That's my favorite outfit. And I changed it out to, for a period, I was wearing the straw hat or whatever. Not the hat that you know, the traditional hat. It was literally like a bale of hay. It covers your whole face kind of thing. It looks really neat. And I was going with this kind of like monkish kind of look. But then I was like, no, you know what? That kind of is too similar to what I was kind of going with here. I originally going to go with this file. So then I went and I did some Payloon stuff. And I was just, you know, building up the trust for certain vendors, and I was able to then purchase the Grey Wolf set, but I don't have the gloves. So I have everything but the gloves, and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to wear that for now. It looks nice, and I haven't really seen Cliff's face in like 100+ hours, so I was like, you know what? We'll go ahead and go with like a more traditional gear. Even though my favorite gear is the Blackwing set, this is my second favorite. The look anyways. So this is right above your marker. Okay, I will change the marker. Rock says, hi Slam, fine, and you? Let's just get over there a little bit. Let's see if we can get some animals hunted along the way. Get some short hair hide and things like that. And we'll be well on our way. Telling you, just riding around is one of the most satisfying things, and I typically get fairly impatient in games like this where I just want to like get to it, you know? I want to get to my location, but in a game like this, you just want to savor it. So he says, I'm good, Rocks, thanks. You guys are awesome. Little dead end there. Those little dead ends could always be little fast travel point. I'm not fast travel point, I'm sorry, points of interest or something that could easily be. What is this? I'm destroying the town, I'm sorry. Bandits? What are you guys doing over here? He's just chilling. Anvil. This could be a spot where you resurrect, you know. There's a chest in there. Typically, if you see a Palmer pill and like a little tent and all that, that's where you would... a place where you would respawn anyways. I was like, how close do I have to be for that to register? It's like a few feet. Ooh. Sorry, little cows. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to kill you guys. Come here. Whoa. All you have to do for these is just force palm push them and they die in one hit. I don't know where my little Abyss Cell went. Because they do roll. Stop rolling, Abyss thingy. Remember, those can be opened to get Abyss seeds. Or they can just be used as ingredients to like further increase the caps for like your health and stuff like that and stamina once that you get to that point. Bro, where did the other two go? Of course they're like rock colored. Oh, nice. Slaya says, I was able to catch 2 legendary horses last night. I have Roiler and Rocade, or Rocade. I don't know how to say his name. I always call him Rocade. I guess it's Rocade, I don't know. I like to church it up a little bit, you know? Yeah, these things die in one hit. A lot of people were saying, like, man, I don't. Have you ever fought these shrubs? I'm like, yeah. You just, all you have to do to see a thing's weakness is you typically just pull out your sword and then you can do like this, and it tells you the weakness. That's weak to spirit, so it's any spirit attack. But I don't know. Again, people are just not paying attention. Is it eating me? That is gross. If I'm stuck here, I'm gonna be so pissed. I've never seen it do that before. It like ate me. Slay says, I agree. I love exploring, just enjoying the world. What's up, Irish Mike over on TikTok says, does the wolf set have cold resistance? If so, where did you get it? I got it from Payloon from a play. I think her name was Lola. She's like the tailor in Payloon. And I just increased her trust. You know, like obviously she had decent amount of trust and already a good gear on her. But if you get her up to 100, she sells the full set. Also sells a really cool set for Unka that I purchased. But I don't, in terms of the ice resistance and all that, remember, you have to, that's up to you, right? Like it may or may not have default, built-in resistances, but you can always kind of tailor it to your liking, right? The Abyss gear system allows you to put in that resistance if you need it. So I don't think it has any default ice resist. I don't remember. I don't really care necessarily because, like, again, you can customize your gear however you want. But 2, because I just went for the looks. Like I have a fully leveled up, mostly black wing leather set that I use on my main profile, and that's what I was wearing. So and then now I obviously, you know, dropped down a few pegs and I got like a base level Grey Wolf set that even when it's upgraded is not as good. You need to obviously slot in the gears and stuff. So Rock's already caught all 3 legendary horses over on YouTube. Slay over on YouTube says those are the only 2 I got. Yeah, I have Roiler and Rocade or Rocade. Christopher Dodge says, yeah, that's what we mean. Yeah, I don't know if it has like default ice resistance. I don't remember, man. But remember, it doesn't matter, right? You can put it in if you want, you know. That's up to you to kind of put in your elemental resistances, maybe some movement speed, damage reduction, things like that. The red one was the easiest first try. I don't need, where is the red one? I would like the red horse. Slaya says, yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to get the 3rd one too, Rocks. I do too. I'm right now on this file, which is my, like, you know, our challenge run. We just have her speed, but it looks great. I mean, we look fantastic. We're like a steampunk mad scientist guy. We're doing a fist only playthrough, by the way, everybody that's tuning in. Nice, Rocks. Took me 2 tries to get the other, says Slaya. Irish Mike says, I'm like 40 hours in and still learning. Yeah, no worries, man. Any question you have, Irish Mike or Christopher Dodge, whoever, anybody, I'll try and help the best I can. But, so for example, right, let me go into a little bit more detail then in that case, just to kind of help out. So this particular piece of gear is the Blackwing leather gear. Look at the 4 things under armor. It says defense, movement speed, refinement, and lightning resistance. So what under that little section there, that's the kind of like default stats, right? The defense number will increase, of course, based on your level of refinement. But you can see there that the movement speed, that's added there because of that gear down below. So you'll see the Abyss gear. It says movement speed 1. that gear is inside or socketed into the chest, which gives it the level 1 movement speed. So that wouldn't be there normally. The refinement is like, let's see, it's 5 levels of refinement. So the defense number has increased however many points that it has based off of that. Now, the lightning resistance is built in. The lightning resistance is built in because you can see there's no other Abyss gear that's giving it that quality. So if I were to remove all of the 3 Abyss gear, stamina, regen, movement speed, and ice, I'd still have lightning resistance level 1. So even if your gear, say, already has like an innate built-in resistance, you can change it however you need to. So what I do is based on, like, I've really had more issues with cold than heat because I've mostly been playing in the first region. Like, I have not beaten the game before. This is the furthest I've gotten in the game, and I've just played. I have a file that I started on stream when the game came out that was, I kind of messed it up because I was playing it really stupidly. And then this one, I finally learned how to do, like, I want to do a challenge run. I typically do challenge runs on my first playthrough. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do fists only. So I started fresh. And now I'm kind of sharing the knowledge I have acquired from all my mistakes on my first file. But on my first file, I am taking it slow, and I've learned a lot of things, so I'm trying to share that with you guys. So in terms of the resistances, you can swap them out. Anything, for the most part, will have very slight variances in the base qualities of the defense or attack value based on whether it's armor or weapons, but anything can be slotted with stuff to improve or enhance the gear. The effectiveness of the gear, whether it be offense or defense, and then through refinement, and then further through the Abyss gears. So the Abyss gears can be socketed to your liking. However you want to customize them, you can have whatever you want on them for the most part, and they will enhance the damage or whatever, movement speed, attack speed, hence the DPS, or even your resistances. So I hope that helps, man. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries. Rock says, they gave me a little work, but I took them, says Rock over on YouTube. Slayer says, Inhuman, if you don't know, fertilizing your garden increases the amount of stuff you get by harvesting by a large amount. Yeah, I put the fertilizer on, and if you do it once even, you can get it a few times. But if you do it like several times, like across the 3-day cycle, you'll get really exponentially like larger gains. And then if you water it, it just grows faster. So water makes it grow faster. Fertilizer makes it have more like yield, you know? Rock says, it's like Farmville. Fertilizing is key. Yeah. Irish Mike says, that's awesome. Best way to acquire those Abyss gears. Thanks for now. Now I want to play. Sorry, but I'm actually pretty happy that you want to play. That's good. In terms of the Abyss gears, you can get them from, the best way to get them is from enemies that have weapons or shields or any kind of gear that has Abyss gears on them. And what you can do is, I'll show you in just a moment when, well, I can't do it because this is my fist only challenge run, but I'll tell you instead. Invest in the shield bash ability. And what you're going to do is when you fight an enemy, you want the enemy to strike you while you're holding your shield. Like, so you'd be holding L1, for example, and then after you get hit, you while still holding L1, you press R2 and you do the shield bash. That will initiate like a disarm that's pretty much guaranteed to disarm most enemies. And if you do that, you pick up their gear, and then they may or may not have Abyss gears in them, and you can just farm up a bunch of those things, a bunch of items like that, and then you can extract the Abyss gears with the Witch, and you can do synthesis. Synthesis is essentially the way to get to roll different gears. It's like RNG based. But hopefully that helps. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to be looking at our not a fast travel point, but our point of interest on the mini-map behind my big old head. He said, I think it's over here then. Slayer said it's up there somewhere, so I'm trying to get the Scorch Flame gloves. I have them on my other file, but I haven't really... I've just been doing main quests on this file, so we're still figuring it out. Slayer says they removed disarm from the game. No way, really? That makes sense though, because there's actually gears for that. There's Abyss gears with disarm percentages, so I thought that was pretty strange. When did they do that? And you're certain? Ooh, I don't want to. I was gonna kill these cows. Never mind. No. They're like chilling. That would be terrible. So Slaya over on YouTube is saying they removed disarm from the game. So, you know, a few weeks ago and stuff, you could disarm enemies like quite easily. There are abyss gears that spec into specifically disarming, and they give you like anywhere from, I think it's like a 5% chance at the highest level. So you could always put that into your shield. Really, with the latest patch. How come I didn't see that? The patch where they, you know, the patch that came out this weekend, I guess, with all the... They had made an announcement saying, hey, we're going to be adding skills with Unka and Damien, and then the next day they literally, like, it's going to be April through June, and the next day they literally have, like, half of those patches already done. No! No, 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 no! That's fine. That's fine. So they removed disarm. That's insane. Is it here? So there's a boss down here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm certain. I tried yesterday for about 20 minutes. I couldn't do it at all. He now flips them over his back and is disarming them. Let me try, because I know how to do the flip on command. So let me try. Okay, I need to switch shields, and we need to say, hey guys, obviously this is suspension of reality or whatever for this for this challenge run here. Okay, if you fight any golems like this, pretty easy way to take them out is to just not get killed. Normally they have their little things exposed. This brother does not have his things exposed. When they have the rhombus exposed, that's the key. Let's go ahead and switch to fire, see if that does anything. Oh! Alright, now that he's falling apart, you just go look for his brain usually, but I don't know. Yeah, there it is. There's his head. Dead! Alright, that wasn't so bad. What a mess, huh? Always take whatever parts they provide you, but yeah, that guy was destined to die. I don't think I'm in the right place, by the way. Let me check out. That's insane, man. I don't remember reading anything about that. That is absolutely insane, but if it's the case, it's fine, but... Oh, this is where you pick up the sorcerer's staff. Okay, my bad. My bad. Totally in the wrong spot, but, you know, it happens. Got a little extra loot, and we got a little boss fight for you guys, right? So that's all that matters. Irish Mike says, I disarmed a bunch of guys at Karen's Quarry for mining gauntlets like 2 days ago. Nice. Yeah, we'll see. Rock says another patch is coming. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I'm pretty fluent in disarming. I was using it to farm weapons for a while, but please confirm so I know. Well, yeah, let me check. Because the combo, I think what you were doing, my brother, is I think you were holding back. If you I mean not literally like holding back, you know what I'm saying? Like I think you're literally holding the back button, or you know, the back on the stick or whatever. And you can't do that, because if you do that you'll flip them. But let me try, because I can do it really consistently. So I am totally in the wrong area, by the way. Oh my gosh. Okay, I really want to try this now. Like more, it's almost more important than the damn gauntlets for me right now. But we'll see. Okay. Oh, and then Fam says maybe they changed the way to disarm or change the input. They shouldn't have changed the way the input for the disarm. And what's up, my brother? How you doing? Because I know how to do it. And it's literally the shield bash. But if you hold back while pressing R2, you will flip them over. And that's like the way to do that. There's a challenge to flip enemies over your shield, and I had to figure out how to do it. It took me for freaking ever. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, the gloves are in a waterfall slightly above there. We'll find out. We'll find out. So where the hell? Am I in the right spot? I don't see like the... Could be. I could do it very consistently as well, but those... Okay, okay. Yeah, who knows, man? We'll definitely find out. I would love to know now. Now I'm like eager to find out. Okay, so it's not in this one, right? Obviously, right? Where the heck? Is it further even? Or maybe they messed up with the code or something. Yeah, it could be. Could be. So he says, Slayer says, they're in a waterfall slightly above that area. I don't know where the heck they're at then. Where would the other waterfall be? And I know there's like 2 waterfalls here. I just don't remember. There's one there. That's the one I fell off of. There's one down below us. This is where we got the other stuff. Let me meditate on it. Okay, that lake to your left. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, over here. Right where you're at. Oh, okay. Oh, it's right here. I swear. Oh, maybe there's 2 things. Maybe there's a waterfall secret and then there's the cave. I don't remember. Because the sorcerer's staff, I remember I was like, oh crap. Well, I don't know. This is in the waterfall you fight. Yeah, I just kicked his ass. None of those have cairns. I literally don't know. Let me just see if I can look at it real quick. 1 second, I gotta noob it up real quick. What is it called? Scorch. Okay. Watching ads, right? I mean, this sucks.
If you're looking for the gloves you can get in the knowledge, which check out how to get. How you do it. Click on that. If we come in here, it's in this little island.
Okay. So it's like right here. I don't know where. I still don't know where the hell he's at. It's like here. It is here. How did I miss that? I was in there. Oh, it's right here. Ha ha ha. There are 2 secrets. That's right. Okay, I'm back. My bad. Oops. Oops. Nice. Thanks, everybody. You guys are awesome. That was just really hard for me to understand for some reason. I literally went down there and fought the golem right next door, which is hilarious. All right. Nice. Now I need a witch. All right. Good stuff, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Now we have obtained the Scorch Flame plate gloves that have the volcanic eruption. We're going to slot that into a different piece of gear, though. and we located that in this part of the map. There's actually a cave and a waterfall area, so we have the cave here, then we have the actual waterfall as well. This is just kind of smack dab in the middle of Hernand and Demonis. Like Slaya said, southeast of the hills of no return. So you guys are looking for that gear. If you haven't already found it, there it is. All right, let's get up out of here. Get on up. Oh yeah, I think with all the new abilities I have, I'm going to be able to do all kinds of ass kickery. Like now I'll definitely be able to beat her, because I mean, otherwise it just would have been more skill based. Now I have like abilities I can use. So when I go to my skills, for example, we're going to be unlocking these as well. So we'll do, what is it? What's my fire one? Elemental meteor kick. Okay, so I should now have all this stuff, right? Frost mantle is insane. Flame strike's insane. And I've never used this one, but that looks sick too. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. Let's see. Because, let's see. Oh, everything else is pretty good, right? I mean, we could actually go for another health if we wanted to, right? Focus could be upped a little bit as well, but I don't really care to do that. These are really good abilities too, actually. I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger there. Okay. So now we can go to one of the witches. I don't even think I've located the second witch, which would be over here. There's probably some like you have to find her first kind of thing, so remember. So what we'll do instead is go here. I believe that's the other witch. Fam says, does the effect work with unarmed? I asked him a couple weeks ago. Ooh, I think it does. Yeah, I mean, it should. Because just in the imbuement itself is like when you do a fire type attack, it should. I think it would. If I'm not mistaken, it only works when you use imbue fire, but it works with every fire skill that uses fire, or every skill that uses fire. Yeah, so I would just have to go here, and then I could use it. But I'm just here for this. I can do that now. I can do this. Let me show you what else I can do. Like, we're going to be just wrecking fools now. Now, when I'm surrounded by enemies, I can do this. I can just hold it, really. Yeah, that's just crazy. So now we have elemental abilities, which is so good. But I can pretty much do a Hadouken, which is pretty cool. Hadouken. It only works when using imbue fire. That's fine. All right, mama. Can you do the extraction and all that junk?
In truth,
you can.
witches may not be able
She just doesn't allow us to craft. So we can do extraction. Orbs of lightning. That gives me imbue lightning right there. I mean, that's insane. And then I can remove one of these. So vigor is actually kind of important. Right now, I don't really have a need for that. So I'm going to extract this. And then we can go back to embed.
I can't read your mind.
Ooh, I can't slot it in there. You know what I didn't do? I didn't extract it from my weapon. There you go. I was like, oh no, I messed up. So she's going to extract that volcanic eruption. Very nice. Now we go back to embed. Perfect. And embedding and extracting is free. Creating sockets is not. And then synthesis only costs materials. So abyss gears. Obviously you would like to have like more defense and blah blah blah, but it's fine. I'm not really optimizing this build at all. I'm just more so having fun and just skilling through most of it. But now we have abilities, so we're gonna pick lots of butt. So we'll definitely check out how powerful we are now, fam, in terms of the like how the ability will work, but like the fire imbuement and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I actually don't know. Oh, I'm burnt down the forest knife. The tree fell on my head. Wow, well that works. Did you find the abandoned witch's hideout in Payloon? I did on my main file, yeah, and I got the gold bar recipe like you love so much. But I absolutely did. And I was super excited because I was like, bam, you always come through with that knowledge, brother. Did you guys see that, by the way? Holy cannolis. All right, we're going to kick some ass now. Wow, that was insane. The tree fell on my head. Oh, that was sick. All right. We're going to go kick her butt next. That was actually insane. Michael Murphy says, lost you on TikTok and found you on YouTube. Nice. I don't know what happened with the tick. Did it like, did the stream die or something? Huh. I don't know what's going on there. But welcome, Mr. Murphy. YouTube is where I'm, you know, I'm a full-time creator on YouTube anyway, so thank you so much. You know, that's kind of how it is sometimes, though. You're multi-streaming across different platforms, and it's almost like OBS like prioritizes one or the other. One of the platforms is going to fail pretty much every day. I don't know why that is. It just does. But anyways, welcome back, and awesome. Did you see if disarm works? I haven't. Oh, are you Irish King, brother? Let's see here. I didn't. So shoot, I guess I could check. Let me like save real quick so that I, you know, if I need to reload because I screw something up, because I'm not supposed to be using weapons on this file. Okay, so let's go ahead and try it then. I need to fight somebody that has weapons though. Sorry guys, we'll have to do a little detour. I completely got sidetracked, so I just need a bunch of idiots that I can fight. Demonis has tons. Slaya says, yeah, it should help a ton with clearing those pot guys. Oh yeah. Walter says, hello all, and smash the like button. What's up, Walter Lucius? The belated birthday boy. Slaya says, always, Walter, hope you're doing well. You guys are awesome. Okay, so let's go fight somebody real quick. This shield will get jacked up, so I am going to reload the save, okay? Because that's my... This is just for looks, my shield. Well, now all Demonis is peaceful, or Demonis is peaceful, right? Where are those little scumbags at that are always trying to kick my butt? Well, this is very busy again, but I'm doing okay. I hope you're well. Absolutely, man. Tomorrow I gotta deal with that thing I've been talking about for months now, and yet again. So we'll see. I'm sure it'll be a fine, though. I'm at the point where I'm just like letting it and leaving it in God's hands, you know? I don't have the capacity to really deal with it anymore. I'm like, no longer my issue. I just need someone to fight. Now it's going to be impossible to find somebody. So yes, I am glad you are too. Hope I'm wrong. Oh, I don't. Oh, I mean, obviously, as you know, I'm just teasing, but I hope you're wrong too, because that would suck. But it would make sense because they have a gear specifically for disarm. Like the gears literally have a disarm percentage, and the fact that you can, I would never use them because you can just disarm an enemy guaranteed 100%. Wait, what if I just punch this guy or something? Okay, come on. So block and then R2. I don't know if he's gonna lose it though. I've never fought a guy like this before. Boom, and then... Well, he's not losing it yet. But if I hold back... Oh, I don't know, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I fight someone that's better than this? Okay. Come on, dude. I should have changed out my shield too. Okay. So far, not disarming anything, that's for sure. Oh, I don't have shield. Hold on. Stop it. I don't think I have shield bash on this file. Oh, I do. I must have learned it from somebody. I must have learned it from somebody. Okay, these guys are the ones you can typically disarm. The little guys right here. Stop it! Okay, I need any of you idiots. That's the backflip thing again. I was holding back because I'm an idiot. Whoa, that's weird, Slaya. It's literally doing what you're saying. I'm not doing the input for the flip either. Okay, that's annoying. That's insane. I wasn't even doing the proper input for the flip. No, it's not even the strength of the shield. Let me no, whoops. This is our little detour. Okay, obviously we're gonna reload that save, but I'm gonna go to my other file real quick. That's insane. Is this a boss or a regular soldier? That was a regular soldier, but that was like a wandering free sword, so let me try something real quick, guys, because now I'm like panicking. That is actually insanity if they have removed the disarm. It makes sense. Again, you have gears slotted specifically for that, but I did not read anything like that in the patch notes. You have to use a sword. No, for what? You don't have to use a sword to disarm. You only need a shield to disarm, and you just do the shield bash. I was really hoping I was wrong, but I think they removed. I think so too, because I'm not able to. I'm proccing the flip way too much, and before I could immediately proc the shield bash. You block the first attack, and then you shield bash, and then the subsequent strikes will disarm their weapon. So you need to switch to a sword and shield. Oh, okay, interesting. Technically, that's a one-handed sword, the Ring of Earth. So I don't know if it's that particular, but we'll definitely check. I'm pulling up my main file real quick just to see. We shall see. But I keep flipping. Like that's it. You have to hold back in R2 to do the flip, but I was doing a flip and I was not even holding back. So it's that particular. No way, really? Okay, I believe you. Let's go find out though. This will be the test. Okay. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm quite proficient in the disarming, and Slaya's saying I was really good at doing it, bro. Like 100% of the time I could disarm. Now I can't do it at all. That's so weird. Okay, so maybe they just made it a little bit more difficult for some reason. Where are these little stupid frost things? Over here, right? Well, we're taking a detour from our thing just for science. So Kramer over on TikTok is saying, yeah, no, it's that particular. You need an actual sword and shield. So that's possibly a bug because it's the shield bash that's doing the shield, not the other weapon in your offhand, right? So that's pretty bizarre. Ooh, it's snowing. That's cool. All right, let's find these clowns. Where are these idiots at? There's some over here. Watch it be the stupid floating mages, though. No, okay. Of course, there are the mages, too. You can kill these mages with just, like, 2 seconds of sword glint. A lot of people stress about them, but they're not that bad if you just do this. Any of these flying mages. You can also do the nature snare and stuff.
Oh, your armor won't save you from me.
Probably easier on mouse and keyboard, man. This is putting all my FPS skills to the test. Brother, how many are there, man? Just because I'm trying one damn thing. Trying to test one thing on one enemy that has a weapon. Yeah, he's disarmed. Kramer, you're insane. I can't believe you're right. And now if I do back, let's see. Yeah, you can disarm him. So are you not using a sword? I disarmed him, now he's punching me with his fisties. But now I'm just being a jerk. But yeah, so I can't do for whatever reason, I'm unable to do my my shield flip though. That's the problem. But no, you can still disarm. Kramer was right, man. It must be a bug because the weapon in your offhand should not be creating a difference, but I have a sword in this hand. And so that's insane. So Kramer says, I tried it again, but have to use the default sword it gives to you. Yeah, so so you can definitely still do it. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, so the difference is you need that's a bug, because that wouldn't be intentional. You're using the shield bash, so why would the right-handed weapon matter, right? So excellent catch, Kramer. But yeah, so you can still do it. Now, the funny thing is I had a hell of a time doing the flip. So when you're trying to flip the enemy over, you hold back and R2, and you can flip them over. I just couldn't get it there, but okay, it doesn't matter. We can still do it. It's confirmed that you can still flip. There seems to be a bug where you can only do this disarm with a sword in your right hand, which is bizarre. All right, back to the challenge run. Thanks, Kramer. Rock says, disarming enemies in Crimson Desert still works, but requires specific mechanics. You have to have a small shield. You have to hold the block button until hit and immediately press the heavy... Yeah, that is what we definitely know. But the weird thing is, you must have a sword in your hand, and before you did not need to do that. Because I haven't always had that same sword in this hand and in my main file. And you can still do it. So that's interesting. Slay says, I'm glad I was wrong. Maybe it's because I wasn't using a sword. Yeah, it must be a glitch though, because I have used other weapons to do that. So yeah, Slayer says, I've been using the axe and the mace, so maybe that's why I couldn't do it. Possibly. And Fam says, so maybe it's the real intentional way to disarm, but it bugged back then and now they patched it. It's possible. But yeah, the fact that it should just be based on the shield. Like the right-handed weapon should have no agency on whether you can disarm or not, but it's because that literally I could not do it, and it was forcing me to then to do the shield flip. That's weird. All right, how do we get to this chick again? At least it'll be daytime, right? Whee! Oh my god, I almost died. Yeah, I agree, Slayer, because the input is the same. And when I was doing the correct input that you and I both know, I was doing the shield flip. And then I couldn't do the shield flip whenever I couldn't do the shield flip whenever I had the proper, the sword and shield combo. So I was like, whoa, that's weird. I think that's unintentional. Certainly a bug, right? All right, guys, it's time to fight. All right, to party. You guys ready for this or what? We're going fire imbuement for the giggles. I think it's gonna be awesome. Thanks a ton for confirming that, Inhuman. I appreciate it. Oh, absolutely, man. So there's a definite oversight. There's definitely a bug. I could use anything before because I was not using the sword prior to. So that's so cool though. At least we figured out you can still disarm. They may patch that in the ultimate at some point though, because there's gears that give you disarm percentage. So there would be no point if you can disarm an enemy 100% guaranteed to ever use those gears.
You've served your purpose. Now
This is Hexamami. All right, we're gonna whoop her butt now. I'm gonna hopefully remember some of her moveset, but the timing and all is gonna be off. I personally think it's a bug, but this game can be super specific with some mechanics. I'm not sure. You think the disarming is a bug? Yeah, I think so too. Because why would you have the disarm gears? Nuts. Oh, okay. They certainly should have. I mean, they probably are going to either nerf the ability to do that or the chances you can disarm enemies. But it's fine. You can just spec into some disarm gear and then go and farm every once in a while. Oh, Shinto. Stop it, you crazy lady. Oof. Yeah, it could very well be a bug. the actual disarming that we've been using pretty regularly. Because it's a guaranteed chance to disarm, so it's kind of bizarre that you would have gears that spec into the same feature or mechanic, so they will probably remove the ability to disarm. That's sucking today. I really like to parry more than disarming. Yeah, parrying, it feels so great. Disarming is really just good for farming, and then also like if you're just getting overwhelmed with enemies, you can then even out the playing field a bit, because sometimes you're just bombarded by like dozens of enemies attacking you at once, so the disarm mechanic is actually really nice. It helps even the playing field out, I'd say. But parrying is much more satisfying because it just feels cool in my opinion. But disarming is, I think, a little bit more effective because then their damage drops significantly, you know? And they don't go pick up their weapons either, so.
He was never worthy of being my son. Created at my very soul. I should thank you for ridding my music. Show me all that you're capable of. Watching you from afar for so long has set my very blood aflame.
Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I bet I could do a nature snare on her now. Should have been doing that from the beginning. I did a Hadouken, a Shoryuken. I've been practicing unarmed with my other file. Ooh. Which weapon did you farm, Slayer? Yeah, I farmed like the Frost Soul, Frost Shield. There's a few other guys I was farming. It's pretty nice.
Gravy, will you not be my son? You're the only one worthy to be called my son. Nothing but a fragile husk of my form. Yes, she molded you into a fire.
You became Ryu for a moment there. Yeah, I can show you guys how to do that combo too. I've been practicing in my main file. There's some pretty cool moves. There's some I don't know how to trigger all the time. And then there's some you have to trigger with your bow out. And I'm afraid if I have my bow out, I'll accidentally shoot her. So that's the only thing. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. I was farming the Electro Mecha Sword Spear. They're worth a lot of silver. Ooh.
He was not worthy of being my son. Sods of mud, grated at my very soul. I should thank you for
I love the uppercut move. Yeah, it's sick, man. It's quite satisfying.
Show me all that you're capable of. Watching you from afar for so long has set my very blood aflame. Let's see if you truly live up to my expectations.
It'd be awesome if I could charge enough spirit before she keeps spamming her little abilities. intense, man. Oof.
As I thought, you're
Oh, nice. You want to go fight Muskin?
Will you not be my son?
Oh, nice. There's another boss you have to fight unarmed.
You're the only one worthy to be called my son. Nothing but a fragile husk of my form. Yes, she molded you into a fine one. Consider it, Greymane. Could shape you into this. Think of what you could be by my side.
Jeez, man. Not the combat gloves boss. Yeah, that boss was cool. He was like a side boss in the bone pit. So there's another boss apparently in the main story that you had to fight unarmed. That's pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to it then. Yeah, there's so much to management. My stamina or my spirit is quite low, so that is unfortunate. It's not even my survivability anymore. It's certainly not that.
He was not worthy of being my son. Sobs of mother, created at my very soul. Show me all that you got. Watching you from afar for so long has set my very blood aflame.
We're gonna re-up. The Gilded Guardian, says Fan. Ooh, Fan mentioned that particular person a long time ago.
You truly live up to my expectations.
One of my first streams, he mentioned that guy. This chick. Amazing kick. Akuma. Oh, that's awesome, man.
You're the far superior being.
Alright, here goes. Can we do it this time, guys? I think we can.
My son.
Shield bash. Stab.
You're the only one worthy to be called my son. White Crow is nothing but a fragile husk of rock. Yes, she molded you into a fine one. Consider it, Greymane. Shape you into this. Think of what you could be by my side.
Man, these guys are so relentless. I don't like them. Dude, she's blocking everything. You're a jerk. She keeps dodging out of every single freaking move. I'm glad she's having fun. Oh gosh. Lovely. Kings from Tekken. Oh yeah. The second phase is hard. Yeah, she's a B word. If at least you could use the blinding flash finish. Oh man, she'd be eaten up. Inhuman needs food that restores spirit along with health. Yeah, very true. Very true. Cam says, what do you expect more from a witch wrestling? I was hoping more wrestling. More hand-to-hand combat.
He was not worthy of being my son. Sons of mother, grated at my very soul.
Ma'am? Can you come back to the fighting ring?
I should say
Nice. Alright, I love the quick spam.
now. Show me all that you're capable of. Watching you from afar for so long has set my very blood aflame. Let's see if you truly live up to my expectations.
Oof. Find a room already. I wish we could wrestle, fam. I wish. Hey-ya! Yeah, we do need food and spirit. That'd be ideal. That way I don't have to be spamming so much spirit. That's very, very smart. You're just spamming, aren't you? This will at least protect me. There you go. Pretty good amount of damage there. No, I think he's talking about me Slayer. Let's do this. Good first phase. Let's go. Yeah, the music's really nice.
You're the far superior being.
I am better than your other son, the loser boy. And the shield bash, stab, back away, lock on, relock on. Okay, now we're good. That's number 2. That's 3. This is 4. Let's see if I can get this one. Nope. Okay. That's fine. I was trying to get a little greedy there. That's okay.
Think of what you could be by the other side.
Let's get some spirit here. You know, I didn't even think about that. Like something as simple as, yeah, the food could be the solution. Alright. Ah, one bird tried to kill me, but that's fine. Melee? Nope. Nice. Yeah, there's like certainly a cap to how much you can have, you know? How much you can snare. We got her, boys. That's Hexa Marie fists only, or what?
Pure power.
You're what twisted him.
I wasn't breathing, fam. I literally have a headache right now. I was literally holding my breath. I'm not even kidding.
Fear always dwells within that child.
Breathe. Whew. I think she likes my helmet. She likes my helmet a little too much, Rots.
You are
Gosh.
perfection.
This is cool. We have like a full cutscene in here. Parkour fight. Get her! That was awesome. GG says Rocks, GG says fam, GG says Slick, congrats on you. Thank you guys so much.
Until the time comes.
So we didn't kill her, but that was a fight. My gosh. We get the Crow Whisperer, whatever that is. Man, that was tough. Region liberated. Oh, I know. She likes the Helmet of Knowledge. It's quite dapper. No, this is a main quest boss. Trying to get a thumbnail opportunity, but it's too dark. Too dark. Come on, Cliffy. Whew, I killed the Phantom. That's half the boss has run away. Alright, let's see what we got. Gosh, that was stressful. Oh, we got something cool. Earring of Dark Magic is it looks like a crow feather. That's awesome. Defense +3, movement speed is not in there yet. You get Dark Repose. An earring imbued with Hexa Marie's magical power. Its latent magic enhances the wearer's ability and shields the body from external threats. So maybe you have like a mini shield with from projectiles. That's pretty cool. Oh, no way. The Crow Whisperer. This would probably be for Unka, I imagine. That is interesting. A staff blending delicate craftsmanship with sophisticated magic. It has Crow Storm, which is the R1 and triangle move. Okay, pretty cool. A force even the Black Witch could not corrupt. Very interesting. Cool. That's strange that Unka would be able to use that, but that's okay. We have the Ancient Earring now and the Engraved Gold Earring. We have some pretty decent stuff on, I guess. And then we could change this out for the Ancient Necklace. Would be losing a little defense right here, but that's fine. We can always swap it out and upgrade later. Okay, cool. I'm happy. Jeez Louise, man. Oh no! Don't worry. I'm sorry. That was a side boss, Michael. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm doing main quest because, I mean, I'm doing a challenge run, so I'll be doing the hardest bosses you guys want me to fight later on, but yeah. Story-wise, it didn't really ruin too much, but if you've already seen some of the other characters, you know you're going to be dealing with her because they talk about it quite a bit, but sorry. Fam says main boss. Slay says, you can use triangle to check the stats on items or weapons at specific refinement levels to see if they're worth upgrading. That's correct. That's an excellent tip too. So like, for example, if you go, I think, well, I need to remember, oh, refinement information, there you go. You can see like, okay, at its max, what would it give me, you know? So you see it gives 11 attack. This one, that's pretty beast. And 4 spirit, pretty cool. Level 2 Otaku says, yo, I'm losing my voice. All right, guys, what's next? That was awesome, by the way. Wait, so this is all main quest. Reveal the secret of the tablet. Ooh, I gotta go way up there, huh? Or, what does this do? Oops. Back to the journal. These all take me to the exact same spot. Alright, I guess we can do it in order then. Let's go back to our home and deposit some of our stuff. And then we'll go back and kick some butt. Damn. Thank you so much, Slayer, for reminding me of that. That's really cool. You can see the progression upgrade, like, so see if it's even worth upgrading since you don't get your materials back, you know? It's really nice. Michael says, what chapter? I think this is like chapter 9, perhaps? What's up, level 2 otaku? And then Rox says, yeah, it's a good feature to add to the game. Oh, for sure. Yes, Leia even said the same thing, for sure. Literally says for sure, too. Yes. It's really awesome. Because you don't get your items back, I think it's incredibly important to know, like, is it worth it? Okay. Let's put some stuff up here. Sorcerer's Staff, that's Damien's weapon, Ancient Necklace. We already used that for all of its purposes. And... I think we're good. I think we are quite good there. I got a challenge on my main file that says kill a bear with a broom. I was like, oh gosh, that's gonna be fun. That should be fun, right? Okay, obviously you know we're gonna be low on heals, right? Since we just fought that dude, but that's fine. What is this? This one's closer. Let me just go to this one. That one's a little closer. Level 2 Otaku says, how much do you have? How much RAM do you have? Oh, I don't know. I'm on a PS5, so I have no clue, my friend. This is PS5, so the base PS5. We'll need to get some food and healing items, okay, guys, here before long. Michael Murphy says, my wife wants a copy too so she can adopt all the cats. Heck yeah. There's some Lofi boys too, like there's some Chunkus. Yeah, someone did it. You can have like, depending on how many types of animals there are, I know you can have at least 30 or so in your encampment, so. Something's chasing me. I don't see it though. Whoa, what the heck is that? Like a Moto dragon or something?
You expecting me to kiss it back? Leave the desert.
Huh. A dusk song? The hell is that? I don't know who that was. But he had a lizard friend. That's hilarious. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. I'm probably gonna get my ass killed, but I'll use, I mean, it's on my main file, so I got like gear that I had on that you guys saw was I just purchased it, but from Paylin, but I like it, but I do prefer to go full crow. Like that's just my favorite look so far. Yes, you can have like 30, I think, pets or so. Rock says, for me, the most confusing thing is the donation system to your camp. Oh, really? I can try and help explain it the best I can, but you know, you don't really need to donate much unless you're trying to do like the side quests for that. But instead, what you want to do is you want to dispatch people. And when you dispatch them, your camp's going to get more money, more food, and more resources. Much better than if you just donate stuff. Donating stuff is sort of like required for like, okay, you have to donate 500 weapons, 500 silver, or whatever else. But that's a simple, like, just donate the item. Something that you don't need extras that you don't care about. If you send your gray mains on dispatches, they're going to get exponentially more resources. Money, timber, food, stone, and armor. And weapons and armor. So those are the 5 resources. Just send them on dispatch missions that help regain those. I have my guys on infinite recycle. They just keep going and dispatching. So I have like 170,000 gold already, and I'm doing like easy, low-cost missions. You don't actually have to donate, aside from just progressing that dude's quest line a little bit further and just getting like a little bit rewards, like your camp expansion. But the dispatch missions are going to give you the resources you need to expand your camp, so you can have more storage. They're the desert version of the Bleed Bandits. Dusk Song. Oh, you saw someone did the bear challenge? Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I mean, I know it's possible. It's just the bears have so much health and the broom doesn't do too much damage. I'm not sure. I think you can refine the broom though. I haven't really looked into it much. I just picked it up the other day. I was like, oh, that'd be fun to try. And of course, I had sold my broom, but one of the vendors that I have in the Gray Main camp does sell like rakes and things like that, so I'm sure he has a broom. But the very first broom I got from the beginning of the game, I got rid of. Yeah, so for building your camp, it's important to do the dispatch missions and stuff, so you can have a bunch of resources. And then once you gain enough resources, you can continue like doing expand your camp, and you go and to your actual camp like you would to dispatch a mission from the map. You just pick your own camp instead, and you can expand it. There's like 4 or 5 upgrades. I think 5 upgrades total. The donation requirements to clear those quests gets out of hand. Goes up to 12,500 weapons and the thousands for other stuff too. Yeah, that sucks. You can refine the broom. Nice. Yeah, I think the one that I had like a refinement, but I was like, oh, cool. Because there's a few that like if you just find certain rakes, like they may or may not have the refinement, and then you can then see that some do. Initially, I didn't know what that all meant, but yeah, you can upgrade the broom. Can you imagine? What if you could slot sockets into it? That'd be so fun. So the donations guy is a scam. He just asks for like an infinite amount of things, pretty much. Yeah, so I mean, if you have extra stuff, sure, but if not, like he gets pretty pricey. Let's go ahead and save. He gets pretty pricey because you just get me. But you have so many different things like to fight people to fight, so you can always give him a bunch of extras. But it is a little annoying because he kind of never stops receiving stuff. So instead, just dispatch, and you can get way more stuff that way. But I never really. I initially I donated everything extra to him, and then I realized that it was not the way to do it necessarily. I mean, like for the sake of completion, yeah. You can go and give him the 500 weapons and 12,500 things. It's insane. But in order to actually upgrade your camp, you don't have to do that. It's a scam. Yeah, he's kind of a scammer. What is this? Go to the Spire of the Sun. Is that where I'm at? That's where I'm at. Go through the Spire of the Sun to enter the abyss. Son of a gun. Okay. Well, time to figure stuff out. That does jiggle. Stuff in there. He continued to ask for more and more. It's never... Oh, okay. Yep, then there you go. Then I would never do it then. That guy gets crazy greedy then. So these obviously probably connect, so... Stop it! My guy keeps punching stuff. Okay, these are all the power sources then. Sam says, who knows? There might be a real broom weapon out there that nobody found it yet. That'd be sweet. I'm trying to remember if you can socket stuff into it. I think I have my broom in this file. We can go check it later. Actually, I know I saw it. I saw it in my stash, my storage. My main file, I got rid of it. Broom only challenge run. That'd be fun too. Well, let's see what we need to power. I need a better vantage point though. Okay, so we got one. Well, maybe it's those two. I don't see any cords even coming this way. Puzzle time. Kiwi bird. Save point. Need that. So he says, I've gotten to the point where I don't need money anymore, so I do donate everything now just to try and make progress until eventually complete. Yeah, I think I'll end up doing the same once I'm rich enough. Like, I have like 4 or 5k silver, but to me, it's, I don't know, I'm still kind of, I like to have a nest egg, you know? I don't believe you can socket the broom. That'd be so funny if you could. I think you can refine, like you said, you can only just refine it then. I don't think you can socket any of those tools, but you can refine some of them. Alright, so puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. That's already... we need to activate that one then? Where does the light source emanate from? There, there, there. Okay, so then it'd be this. Sir? Maybe it's more direct. I don't know. Hey, just move this way. I don't get it. You can move in any direction. That was just me being sucky. Okay, cool. That then charges that one up. Cool. This is awesome. Donations to the church. Donations for the guy in the scam guy in the yeah, I mean, what is it? Like, we're like freaking Goodwill over here. I have 20 gold bars in the bank and 6 in my stash and 1k silver. That's insane. I think I have like 5k silver. I have like 10 golden apples. I don't have any, and I have like 1 in the bank, I think. Ew, is that a rat? Like a capybara. Oh, these suck. Dang it. Okay, so that is probably actually going to be in the way. That actually looks like it's going to be in the way, so let's push this. Because you see this, the crystal right there? That's insane. I should probably do more investing like that too then. Probably want to go to the centerpiece right here. This one's gonna be, yeah, be careful with the taxes guy, he'll chase you. Yeah, the taxes dude got me. I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I had to pay like 50 or something. It was so annoying. I was like, really? So I wonder if these can't turn. Yeah, these are static. That's awesome. So you know if that's static, then you know you have to move these. Elon Cliff Musk over here with 20 gold bars. Oh, I know, right? He's gonna take us a mission to the Black Desert. Hold on, how come I can't move any further? Now this will push it back. I'm gonna have to push one of those all the way on the other side. This is gonna be one of those types of puzzles. Okay, now. Where is it going back into though? Boom, and then boom. So this one needs to move over here. This one needs to move back. And it may potentially need to be, yeah, I'm gonna try this quadrant here, and if not, it's this one to the right. Whew. I paid him once, Rocks. Haven't seen him since. Same. I think it's because they know you cheated to have obtained such amount of wealth so quickly. So it's a fun way to kind of penalize you. At that point, I mean, it doesn't even hurt. Okay, now this one will have to move seemingly way further back so that we can get it off to the one behind me and then bounce to this one back to the center. I'm rich now. You can call me Sir Slayer. Yeah, the tax guy. I've been pickpocketed so many times. It's so annoying. Now this probably needs to come back. I think I'm doing it right. I got half of them from pickpocketing and crafted the rest. Yeah, I haven't pickpocketed at all because I've never even been to that region. But I have certainly, ooh. Interesting. Hold on. Let's think here. They keep coming even after you beat them. They don't care, huh? Okay. I'm a little mixed up. So, we've got this one here. This goes to here, which goes to... Oh, that's probably not what we want. No, because we do need it here. Because then it goes back. Comes this way, then this way. See, this is my problem child right here. The angle doesn't seem ideal here. They're really attracted by your gold. It happens. You don't even need to stab your sword into it. It's kind of easier to not, I just realized. Unless you're trying to pull it. Michael says, craft gold bars. My wife showed me Grey Rock Dock where the hedgehogs that roam in the village have gold apples on them. Yes! I actually found that because I was doing a quest for Baldur in the Grey main camp, and I immediately was like, oh my gosh. I have to do a video on this. This is incredible. And it was really, really neat. So that's going to remove the need for one of these then. There. I screwed up. You can craft golden bars. They sell for 115 silver, or you can use them to actually craft golden bars with them. Rock says you can craft golden bars with golden apples from the hedgehogs, and the Witcher will craft golden bars. Yeah, 3 gold ore, and it's just 3 gold ore and an apple, and you make it. It's so easy. 1 apple is all you need, and then 3 gold ore, and then you're just golden. It's super cheap to make. It's the best and easiest gold farm. I wish I could keep one of the hedgehogs though. I hate having to kill them. And the next day the hedgehog population is going to the red book. Yeah, I don't like killing them. I try and just shoot the apple off. I slow down time and do that, but sometimes I miss and I kill the hedgehog too. Sometimes I miss. I may have hunted them close to extinction. Yeah. Totally happens. You know, I think I screwed this up, guys. I'm getting more and more mixed up. Michael says, I can't beat that stupid boss at Karen's Quarry. You mean the Crimson Nightmare thing or what? There's a bunch of ways to do it. I can give you some tips on how I beat it. If you have Nature's Snare, that's a guaranteed way to kill it instantly. If you don't have Nature's Snare, then... I'm so confused now. Oh no, you're drowning the hedgehogs. I don't even know if you can grab the apple that way. The red smoke boss, yeah, if you use Nature's Snare, that thing's dead instantly. If not, you can use your Axiom Force to grab the rhombus and rip it out, and that's another way. If not, yeah, it's a tough fight. Well, I'm confused. I don't really have the patience to do this. Yeah, you gotta knock it off the edge or kill it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think drowning it works. Poor baby. So we have this, and then it goes here. And then that goes there. That then goes there. That goes here. Which didn't do nothing. That goes there. See, it's this stupid one right here. It didn't do anything. The mining machine boss. Oh, okay. So you can actually interrupt a lot of his attacks with the sword glint ability as well. He definitely telegraphs, right? So he like tells you what he's gonna be doing. So yeah, I don't really have tips on him other than you can interrupt a lot of his attacks before he goes underground. If you, in worst case, I mean, you can block instead of trying to parry, and he'll go down. Bring lots of help, lots of heals. And Human, I can help if you want. Yeah, I might need to because I'm getting a little. I'm like frustrated. I don't want to get frustrated because I can tell my this puzzle. But let me see if I can figure it out. If not, I certainly don't want to have to redo this or do this for like an hour. Crimson Nightmare's easy. You must grab him and bring him down. Beat the hell out of him for two or three times. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's doing nothing. I just need this one to be lit, and that's my problem. I think the solution's on this side, and I screwed it up. Yeah, I need help. So this is going to be hard. I'm going to start from here because this is where it gets really hard to receive instruction from here because of whatchamacallit, the latency in chat. If you just wait for him to finish his attacks and after he'll make... Oh, yeah. Like, if you just... Definitely don't try and attack him while he's attacking you. Like, he has these huge, like, cooldown periods. Oh, whoa. You have the Vow of the Dead King? Yeah, that's just... I don't even have that on any of my files, so that's probably pretty... Attack just a few times and move away. Rinse. Yeah, he's pretty simple for that part because he just has, like, 3 or 4 moves, but... I mean, he hits hard, so... But he is quite simple. You can use the blinding flash on them for them to drop it off. Yeah, you can. And that's... They'll get distracted. Okay, so it starts here. Ooh, I think I know what I did already. I think this one needs to be over here. Because that wouldn't push the laser over here, so I already know I messed that up. Slay him. Oh, okay. So go to the next one. So this is number 1. We're going to... This one you can't move. Number 2. Okay. The poor hedgehog. Oh, you can do that, fam? For real? You can... Oh, that's awesome. That's way better than killing them. Those poor babies. They're so cute, too. I held one. I caught one the first time, and I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, can I keep it? And I was like, what the heck is this on its back? I went to photo mode, and I was like, that's a freaking apple. Okay, so I'm at the second one. That's good. Okay, now what do I need to move? The next one that gets impacted is over here. And then you have number 3 over here. This is why I screwed up. And I think this needs to go over here. Number 3, I think needs to move to this point. I could be wrong. So I'm at number 3 right now. Oops. Hard to get an angle of everything. Do do do. I imagine this has to move. Okay, perfect. Yay, okay, so I could kind of see the error of my ways when I backed up like that, because that one's not going to be my end-all solution. That cannot be the final light. That one right there to my left. So I was like, wait, I did something wrong here. Okay, we're going to move it forward. And I think they can only move on the tracks. I may be wrong, but... Oops. They seem to have like little tracks. Very nice. Okay, now we're kind of back in business. Now that was this one right here, the third one you can move. The light now goes here. Only on the tracks. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna move this one back. We'll see where this kind of shoots the light out. Okay. That then shoots the light right back there. So that's not correct. This one needs to move away then. I don't know where. So we've now gone to 3, 4, and then this is number 5. This one is wrong. I know that for a fact. I need to hit this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so what am I missing here? That one can't move. I think 5 is in a bad spot. This is the one that's kind of flubbing everything up. Slayers, oh yeah, my bad. Move 5 out. Okay, yeah, 5 looks weird. Because 5 is like just making it go to an area where there's nothing I can move, so. We're gonna move 5 back. Come on, little guy. I'm gonna try this angle, and then if not, we move it right back. I'm gonna try this one, and if that doesn't work, that's fine. Pull! Come on, Cliff. I know it's heavy. Out of stamina. Dude, bro. Push the thing. Oh, it was a little bit off track, that's why. Increase the speed! Okay, well that didn't seem to work either. That's just pushing it randomly. Leave that out of the way. Oh, okay, my bad. This one's gonna be out of the way then. This is the bad one. Can you please push it, Cliff? I don't know why he doesn't like to push this one. Get out of the way. R squared says, I'm here, just lurking and working. Well, thank you so much for holding it down over on Twitch. Hope you're having a great week. Actually move it up towards the top now. Okay. This would be the top to me, I guess. Is this the top? Push it all the way back. Okay. To the corner? Like this corner right here? Alright. How's that looking so far? Let me come on this angle so you guys can see it. There's something I'm not understanding then. You said move 5 all the way to the top here, but that didn't do anything last time. I thought I had it like this, but it was bouncing out the other one. What did I do wrong last time? Yeah, because then this got in the way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's something that I'm not doing right. Not that. Oh, sorry. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. So confused, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna move this back because this isn't doing anything. Let me try something real quick. I'm still listening and waiting for instruction, but I'm gonna move this one back. I think this will screw everything up though. Move that one back to the corner. Okay, okay. See, this is gonna screw everything up too, right? Yeah. That ruins everything. What does the matter? And that goes there. So maybe this needs to be back further and that one needs to be back further. Move the middle one off the light. The middle one, shoot. I totally fudged it. No, it's fine. Then move the middle one out of the light. So I can't move these. I'm so confused. Maybe this needs to be back, and then this needs to be back too. And that would hit this light. But then that wouldn't have anything else to hit here. The spire is over here. It's north. Alright, let me think. I think I need to move this one back. That one right there. That one needs to move back, and that one needs to move back. So the direct spire is north. Trying to get a good angle of everything. There you go. That's the angle of everything right there. I think I need to move number 3 back, which is to my right here. Oh, I'm so confused. Move it back to where it was, and then... Because I imagine you would have to use all of these stupid lights. I'll change it to whatever you guys say. In the meantime, I'm just going to try and figure it out. Move 3 up 1 position. Okay, that's what I thought. So we're moving 3 back to the furthest position. That's going to trigger something over here, that a plate I haven't used yet. This one has to be back then. See, but I thought I did this already, and then it didn't do anything. It put it back like in the middle or something stupid. Let's just double check. This would be number 4 technically. I don't know how this... That's 3 and that's 4. I don't think that does it. I don't know that that's going to be the same thing as last time. Because the angles, the light's still coming at the same angle. Ooh, let me think. This isn't gonna fix it. This pulls it really slow. I killed the block. Finisher. I don't know what the fudge I'm doing. Okay, so that has to be... See, this doesn't change anything. So that position isn't going to do it. Let me go to my... Oh, okay. No, you don't have to do all that unless you absolutely want to. Let's see. We have 1. I think 1 is in the wrong position. I think 1 is wrong. 1 is setting everything else up incorrectly. 1 is ruining everything. Yeah, 1's messing everything up. If not, I can always fix all of these, but I think number 1 is in the wrong position, because yeah, it's bouncing off the light, but they always do that, where it's like it looks correct, but then you have to actually do a little more. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, you bet. Okay, so that's not correct. I'm just spitballing in the meantime, but you're good. I'll change it to whatever we need to. Well, that wasn't correct. Yeah, that didn't do it. Good try. We push this back. This will be now returning to the positions where we were more correct. So number 1 does need to be in this little corner right here. That gets this one going. Number 2 has to be there. Number 2 can't be anywhere else. Oh. I think these two have to swap. This one and this one have to swap. That's why you have such a convoluted area right here. Yep. Those have to swap. It's all in these two right here. And 4 and 5. So we have 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's 2 actually. 3, 4, and 5. This is number 2 then, my bad. I think 2 is the problem. A very annoying puzzle. Yeah, this one would, I mean, these puzzles, when I'm off stream, they take me like 30, 45 minutes sometimes. So I think this one, number 2, needs to swap with number 5. I'm almost certain. And I'll do whatever. Okay, let's start at 1 and go. Okay, cool. Okay. So, thank you so much, Slay. I really appreciate you, man. This is awesome. Okay, so this is number 1. Is number 1 in correct position? This one's a doozy, man. So number 1 is right here. Fam has also sent an image that could be very helpful. Let's see here. Discord for the win. Oh man, my phone hasn't been charging this entire time. I'm at 11%. Okay, number 1's correct. I'm pulling it up right now, but... Okay, number 1's correct. Now, number 2 would technically be this one. And... my phone's going crazy. Okay, I need to move these up as well. So I think that one's okay. I think number 2's fine. 3 and 4 need to be moved up. 3 is this one. It needs to be moved up to that one quad, just like we talked about in the previous one. So you said it needs to be moved up when I went back just whenever were spitballing here. Let me go correct that just a little bit. So Fam shows as well. These need to be moved, and then Slay is also confirming. So these two need to be over here. Wait, 3 is good? Oh crap. Three was correct? Oh crap. Maybe there's more than one way to do it. Okay, because... Come on. So if 3 is good, then 4 has to be good because they have to touch. Push, little guy. I swear that we have to swap either 3 and 4 or 5 and 2. Because the angles they're facing different angles. So okay, so 3's back in position. Trying to see what the Discord image says. Okay. Losing battery quickly. My phone is an iPhone 8 and it dies in like seconds. So let's see. I'm looking at chat and I'm looking at fam's images. Okay. One there. Then move the 1 on the same track directly next to it. Oh, so there are multiple ways to solve it then. That is insane. Okay, so stop it, Cliff. I wish you could see what I have in Discord. So 4 was in incorrect position. Fam was sending another image where we had it similar to the other layout, which is really, really interesting. This is now going to utilize every single one of them, though. This method here will utilize all of them. Yep, this will bounce it to the center mirror, which then will go to that mirror. That's in the one you can't move position. Come on, big guy. Cliff, dude. Cliff pushes so fast, but he pulls quite slow. Okay, that then pushes it there. Now it's in the center mirror. And then this one has to go all the way in the corner, right? So light's going to the center mirror now. I literally think there's more than one way to do it then, because the one that Fam sent was different. And it was more closer to the original. We didn't have the 3 and 4 as close as we did this time. Yep. That's insane. Thank you both so much. So that's different. So Fam had 3 and 4. 3 here, and I think 4 was here. So that would have been very similar, just pushing the light up. The rays would have been shorter. So yeah, that's so cool. Thanks, guys. We did it! I could not have done that without you guys, because gosh, that was getting intense. Pulling is always more tiring than pushing, agreed. In real life, man, I'm telling you. Alright, awesome. Thanks, guys. Yay! First try. Based on my work experience. Oh, I know. You unload those, like, giant containers, right? So you might have a bit more knowledge. Oh, we have explosive arrows. Those are incredibly rare. You have to pretty much get them from, like, those kinds of chests, or you have to get them from black market vendors. Alright, so I'm assuming we need to do all this stuff. Multiple ways to solve it for sure, I guess. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Oh, no. Thank you guys so much for the help. That's huge. Gonna come back to this video when I run to that puzzle. Well, I hope it helps, yeah. I was trying to make it as easy to follow along as possible, but trust me, I was quite confused myself, so... It would have taken me another probably 15 minutes to figure out that I was going to swap around the other ones. I was going to swap around mirror 2 and 5 to change the angle. Probably wouldn't have been the best thing. Oh, you can just... Yeah, you can move it around, right? That sucks. More light stuff. Well, you can watch this part too, then, I guess. So this is... You can craft explosive arrows through dispatch as well, 3 at a time. Oh, nice! And if you have infinite arrows, that's even, you know, you're good to go. Let there be light! Slices, you're always welcome, Human. Thank you so much. I hope that's doing something. Yep, that did something. Oh. Okay. This part's easy. Maybe for the big brains in chat. And there. Very nice. I think it's more so just a way to conveniently place the things, because you could probably force palm brute force your way through that. If you want nice and easy staircase, this is how you do. Oh man, my brain's fried already. And that. No, 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 Cliff, no, no! Why would you do that? It's like us gray mains. Do it this way. Very nice, very nice. This part's easy. I should, yeah. Fam says, bro, just use force to jump up there. But I'm an old man, my old knees can't take it anymore. My knees can't take it. Also, there's a little part of me that like kind of like, it's like it'd be, oh, I've cheesed a few puzzles in the Abyss. I already showed you guys at the very beginning. I was just raging. Can't tell if, oh, there you go. This will make it easier just in case I fall down. But yeah, you could totally force push your way up here, and then that's it. But this is the sophisticated way to do it. We walk ever upwards. I do want to remind you guys that I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow because I mean I won't even be home. But I will be streaming Friday, and then Saturday is our fun like 6-year anniversary stream. So we'll be doing all the co-op stuff on Saturday. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be awesome. There you go. Yeah, we could totally just force palm push that. But it looks prettier this way. So much. I mean, the first times when you jumped up to that mirror, then you realize, yep, and then I went down, and then I was like, oh, I went down to be like, oh, let me do the puzzle. You certainly can brute force your way through a lot of these things, which is pretty cool. I mean, reminds me of real life. You can do things by the book, or you can do things kind of more creatively. It's very, very cool you can do that. But in the Abyss, I learned that you had so much flexibility with the solutions to the puzzles. It was really neat. All right. Precision jump. Precision jump. Precision. That's so hard to say. Precision. And isn't it over here? This stupid thing. Well, hold on. Now I'm off the light, right? Where's the stupid light? Uh-oh, quit that. I don't even see the light, which is so confusing. What is happening? Like the light disappears there. I should be able to make it started. That would be fun, man, if you can. That would be so awesome. I have no clue what's happening here. Okay, you just get out of the way for now. Let me let go. What am I missing here? I imagine that's the light I need to be hitting, but... Uh-oh, I almost fell. Adjust the light. I'm trying. I'll have to adjust the lower one? How do I adjust this one though? I'm not sure how to adjust that one. That's like one of the only fixed ones. So I have to, yeah, I know I have to light the crystal on the ceiling, but whenever I adjust that one right there, like this little light, like the laser disappears. And that's why I was like, is it a glitch? Because watch. So I got the laser. And then when I go here, the light just disappears. It's just gone. No, that's a glitch or whatever. That's bizarre. Because I thought it was as simple as that. Hey, light the crystal. I'm like, yeah, it just disappears. I really hope I don't have to redo this. Let's see. Kind of afraid to save too. Do a fourth save. Oh, that's why you're saying, just because it's not high enough. Thanks, fam, and Slayer. So maybe just adjust it even further. Oops. Or just, should it be more centered, maybe? I thought they're all pretty center. I imagine center would be the best because I have more range. If it's too high or too low, then I won't have enough range. The light was barely hitting that mirror, that was why? Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Oh. I have to fix all of them then. Okay. So that should be, I mean, it's like dead center pretty much. I can't control that one really. That one's dead center. That one's pretty decent. I mean, yeah, they look good. One's like right in the middle. Maybe I raise this one a bit. That one's barely on it. I see. That is barely on. Let me just look at something real quick though, because I think I need to get an understanding. It's on the very tip of the last mirror, so that's a problem. But that is because I am trying to make it go up. I think when I move it, I angle it up too high, I lose the, it's no longer hitting that. That's why you hear the stairs and stuff. Let's see. There you go. Oh, you guys are awesome. Man, I thought it was a glitch. It's just physics. Photons. Photons and such. Thank you guys. Man. That was something. What would I do without you guys? Yeah, it was literally just the physics of it. You gotta be more square. Otherwise, the mirror wasn't getting hit by the laser anymore, so... Fam said, see? I do now. I was blind before, but now I can see. Thanks to you guys. No, I'm telling you. That's why I need you guys here. To translate acronyms and expressions I don't understand, and also for puzzles. This game can be so precise at times. Yeah, I thought it was a bug, and I was like, that's why I created an extra save. Rock says GG's. Yeah, I feel like I just fought a boss. My gosh. That was about the same as a boss fight in terms of intensity and difficulty. I'm assuming, yeah, that's gonna have to stop, and then we go here. Yay! Whoa, here we are. It's abyss time. More puzzles, my gosh. Today is not the day for me to be solving all these puzzles. I need my brain juices for tomorrow. See if I can charge my phone, man. The port is, it's so messed up that it doesn't really hold the cable anymore. There you go. You have to be just right. It's charging now, finally. Yeah, this game is very picky sometimes. This doesn't look very spire-y. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yes. Freaks me out having all those weird files. Okay, cool. Can we fight something maybe? Oh, we have to achieve enlightenment. It's getting kind of hot here. This is oh.
You're finally here.
You were expecting.
I have that shield.
Our steps have always
Oh,
followed
his
the
armor is
same
amazing.
path. I've watched your every choice unfold.
He's the one who gives us all the challenges.
Wield sword and skill, yet lack the experience to unite them.
That's Cliff.
So I will help you choose the path you must walk.
I want his armor.
Come, show me the strength you truly possess.
I get a boss fight. Whoa! Let's go, baby.
Our blades are filled with failure and regret.
I don't have any heals.
My greatest fear is to be all but what lay before me.
He taught me turning slash if you haven't learned it yet, huh? Alright, we need heals. It's Cliff, but much older, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to retry. That's okay. There's a really good sword here, Cecilia. Don't forget to grab it before leaving. Yeah, yes. This is the guy that you see Goyen's challenge or whatever. I wondered who that was. This is Goyen. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to need to get a few heals, unfortunately. We have a fast travel point. We'll fight him one more time. He only has one bar, so if I'm good enough, I could potentially beat him.
The weight of failure and regret. My greatest fear was to be polite to all but what lay before me. That is why our blades must stand true.
Oh, gosh. Charge shot. This dude like has this guy, this guy has every move we have. At least it's no more puzzle. Exactly. Exactly. I wasn't ready for puzzles. That's too funny. At least it's no more puzzles. Dead. Dies instantly. So my wife's texting me. Oh. Oh, this is pretty. Whoa. I mean, this game is insane. Look how good this looks. How much RAM do you have? I don't know, man. I don't even know how to answer that. All the RAM I need. That is just too much. At least no more puzzles. It's just an old dude kicking our butts. But I think we'll be able to beat him, especially if we use a little bit more of that focus or meditation, because we'd be able to like slow things down. I always go to these guys. That's because my other file I have like muscle memory to go and sell to him. I like that. Rhett.
Well met, stranger.
Rhett and whatever his name is, Carl or whatever, the blacksmith. Hello.
Sit. Make yourself at home.
Let's see.
Rest up now.
Hey, where'd your good eggs go?
Rest up now. I'm sure you'll like it.
I don't know where she used to give me like better eggs. That's fine. I'll be back. My eggs better be ready.
Sorry. Have we met?
We're going to the abyss. Ooh, I don't remember where it was though. Okay. What do I get for that? The witch's ring. Cool. I get the witch's ring for this. The cook at your camp had the best food. Yeah, I don't even have that unlocked yet, Slaya, on this file. I haven't done, because I've only been doing main quest. Aside from you guys telling me, oh, try this, I've just done main quest. Fam says, night, have a great night, fam. Thank you so much for all the help today, dude. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll catch you hopefully on Friday, and I'll also be streaming Saturday too, so hopefully to catch you then, man. Thank you so much for all the help, though. Always a pleasure. Let's do this. I'm ready to achieve enlightenment.
You're finally here.
You were expecting me?
You wield sword, and so I will help thee achieve the strength you must only possess.
Yeah. He must be a gray man because of his markings. He's a tanky boy. The Witch's Ring is one of the best in the game, says Slaya. Says Night Fam. Man, it looks cool too. It's got like these little onyx things in it. Looks pretty cool. I want to parry this guy more, but he does, like, he kind of does what Cliff does, of course, with the same strikes, and he'll do like a little bit of a pause, and that throws me off so bad. Slayer says, I definitely think he's future Cliff. I think so too.
Our blades bear the weight.
No, he blinded me. balls, dude.
Being blind to all but what lay before me.
I can't even breathe. I am so shocked. He's very tough. I definitely think he's the future Cliff. He very well could be. I wonder why he would have changed his name though, but it could have been because, you know, the White Crow or the Crow Mother, you know, kind of changed it. But he has the same exact moves. Nobody fights like Cliff. Being blinded or being on the receiving end of that's really cool, by the way.
Our blades bear the weight of failure and regret. My greatest feeling was being blind to all but what lay before me. That is why our blades must stay. Strike!
He one-shot me with the freaking charge shot. Oh my goodness gracious.
Our blades bear the weight of failure and regret.
I'm gonna get punched right in the face.
My greatest feeling was being blind to all but what
What the balls, dude? This guy's so strong.
why our blades must stay.
I can't believe how good he is. Like, who is this man? Mans is crazy. Golly. This dude's insane, man. Whew. And when you parry him, it doesn't like mess him up for long. He bounces right back.
Our blades bear the
Ah!
weight of failure and regret. My greatest feeling is being blind to all but what lay before me. That is why our blades must stay.
I'm so dead. Okay, so you can't parry those super strong ones.
Strike! Not through sight.
What? Oh my gosh, okay. He has all the moves, man. He's got all the moves. That was insane. I can't believe it's not butter. He's strong for sure, says Slaya. I really do think he's future clip somehow. I do too. I mean, he has the same exact moves. I mean, all of the moves. That was a really good fight, by the way, but I lost. That was an excellent fight.
Our blades
Oh, shoot.
That is why our blades must stay true.
Oh crap. He's doing the thing again. Okay, yep, he did it. Oh, I'm on fire. Probably a fire I caused, by the way. This dude, man. This dude is on another level. He's really hard. I mean, this is probably, to me, he's one of the harder bosses, despite his 1 health bar. The others have like a mechanic. This is a very skillful fight. There's no mechanic with him.
Our blades bear the weight of failure and regret. My greatest feeling was being drawn into all but what lay before me. That is why the blades must stay true. Strike!
Dude, I'm so dead. I was healing too. That's so cool. So that is the DLC shield. That's the shield I use, by the way. I think it's called like the Balgrin or Balgriff shield. Yeah, for unarmed, I could see this being really difficult. Yeah, he's got all the things, man. It's a great fight, but he's very challenging. I use that shield.
Our blades bear the weight of failure and regret. My greatest feeling was being drawn into what lay before me. That is why our blades must stay true. Strike!
Oh no. He's incredibly strong, man. I can't believe it. Hey Slaya, how many in-game days have you? I think I'm like at day 100 or something, maybe a little bit more on my main file. I think 100. I don't remember. It's over 100, I guess. Over 100 days. I don't remember how many. But I'm wondering, like, how long do you think that'll go on? Like, how many days do you think it can be? Oh god, in-game days. It's like so right above the little camp. I mean your mini compass. It'll say day 43, Monday, 2:16 p.m. That's what mine says right now. This guy is so hard. This guy's so difficult. I'd like to see how many days have passed in my game. Yeah, so it's like you're actually right behind me. So like behind me, or above your mini map or your little compass, it'll tell you day X. It's Monday, and this is the time. And mine was default. You know, by default, it's there on the HUD. So maybe if you changed your HUD, it may not be there. But yeah, I think day 180. Nice. That's so awesome. I think I'm at like day 100 plus. I don't remember exactly when, but this dude is insanely strong. I'm gonna get slapped right in the face.
That is why our blades must stay true.
Oh, did I just slash him? No, I slashed him. I knew I did. I have to die now. And he flies up, slams down like a boss. That's just so cool. Day 180. I wonder how many of these, like, the people that have been, like the content and stuff, how many days they actually have in there. I have over 100, but that's just me casually playing. This one is like day 46 on this particular file. So we're at day 46 in my fists only run.
Our blades bear the weight of failure and regret. My greatest feeling was being blind to all that lay before me. That is why our blades must stay true. Not through sight. But through insight.
— 260 hours in the game. Oh, 260. It's just eating me alive. Come on, dude, bro. He follows up with the kick. That's just so crazy. This guy's so good. So day 180 in game. I have 278 hours played though. Probably 260 been playing. Yeah, that's just nuts. And there's still so much more to experience, which is the best part. There's still much more the game has to offer. I can't believe this guy though. He's pretty tough for fists. He's got all the things. He's got the range. He's got incredible mobility.
Our bodies bear the weight of failure and regret. My greatest feeling was being blind to all that was before me. That is why our blades must stay true.
He killed me in one hit. This dude's incredibly tough. He's a lot tougher than any other bosses I fought. Even Myrden. Myrden wasn't that bad. Ludwig wasn't that bad either. I mean, they were tough, but I beat them I'd say pretty easily once I figured them out. But this guy, he can do anything. Like, he doesn't have, like, any of your moves he has. So he's not just limited to, like, okay, he has, like, 5 or 6 moves. No. This dude has all the moves.
Our blades bear the weight of failure. My greatest feeling was being blind to all that lay before me. That is why your blade must stay true.
That's insane. Yeah, this boss he's the toughest boss so far. Alright, just need a chance here to parry. Give me something to parry. He didn't. He wasn't nice. Oh crap. He's doing it! Come on, big boy, let's do this. We got him. That's Goyen, fists only. Let's go, baby. Definitely the toughest boss so far, in my opinion. There's been bosses that I've been fighting for hours and dying, but this guy was the most skill-based boss.
And skill have become one in this moment.
This guy's definitely a skill check. Yes, please.
No.
Kishan says, yeah, it took me a few tries for this one. Yeah. This dude's insane.
Thank you.
Fists only, though, was quite satisfying, I'm not gonna lie.
Despite the weight you've carried, and how heavy those burdens were. Despite
I want his
enduring
armor,
so
man.
much in silence, you must have been lonely. And yet, you never stopped moving forward. You were never wrong. Every path you chose was the right one. So no matter what comes, never lose yourself.
I swear that's us in the future. Greymane, and why would a Greymane be in the Abyss? The only Greymane that's been like selected or saved from the Abyss, it was Cliff when he got kind of plucked from death. So we have just beaten Goyen fists only, guys, and we also have a Greymane earring. And the Witch's ring, which I'll swap out anyways because why not? It just looks cooler. That's awesome. Really, really cool. Okay, now what are we supposed to do? That was a great fight. Doesn't really say what to do next, but I wonder if each of these go find yourself things are like gonna be boss battles. GG's Inhuman, thank you so much, Slayer. Oh, hey, my mini-map. Ooh, Faded Shadow. Nope, that's not the one. Ooh, a sword I'll never be able to use in this file. No. Okay, that looks sick. Attack 25 plus. Wow, that's a strong sword. 25 damage out of the box. Gray Soul Howling is the R1, R2. Just for giggles, let's see what it does. That is insane. GG's, don't forget the sword. Thanks, Leia. Man, that's insane. Okay, let's try it. Oh. It's like the echo. It's like a nature's echo. That's cool. That's really cool. But we can't use it because we're doing fists only. The gear in that sword is the ability he was using, super OP. Yeah, apparently it pretty much has echo. That's why he was able to hit us a million times. What a great fight. Okay, and then there's a recipe over here too. Fishball soup, heck yeah. That's really cool, man. I want to do this on my main file now. Okay, there's nothing else that I know of. One of the best gears in the game. That'll increase your DPS like nobody's business. Okay, so that was that. Whoa, almost fell. Well, I definitely enjoyed this area. Let me just confirm. Now what am I supposed to do? Reveal this. Okay, I did one of them already, I guess. Achieve enlightenment. That one was quite tough. Now where does this want me to go? Erdava. We'll go here. We only got about 5 minutes or so left in the stream, but we're gonna head at least to our next point and find a good stopping point. Tomorrow I will not be streaming because I have something to take care of, but then I will be streaming Friday, and then we'll do our 6-year anniversary stream on Saturday from 11 a.m. to like 5 p.m. Just partying it up with you guys, playing different games, even terrible games such as Arc Raiders, which I call Arc Riders all the time. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Whatever we want to do. We got 6 hours, so we can kind of pick whatever we want to do. But it will not be 6 hours of Arc Raiders. I can tell you that right now. I don't think I can stomach it. But it will be fun nonetheless. Whoa, this looks bad. What's this? Slay says, great stream as usual here. Thank you so much. This looks interesting. I just came up on another boss. Lovely. Lovely. I am on fire. Not in a good way. I did not know I was going to come up on a fight. Okay, that was like not what I was expecting. This dude. We know we have to beat him next. I just came up on a boss fight on accident. I was just trying to get to my point of my next destination. No, I'm on fire. I thought I was doing my thing. Might as well do this then. One of the ancients. I beat Priscus the Ancient. That's why I have the ability to do fire and ice now, at least. You know, I haven't locked onto him. That's pretty silly, right? It is hot in this area. Wasn't able to pull it off there for some reason. Where you at, dude, bro? And next to me. Not gonna have enough. No more heals. You missed. We'll be able to beat him next stream for sure, but man, he's just kind of a jerk right now. Don't tase me, bro. This dude. He was over here, now where'd he go? He's behind. Hated this boss fight, the ground just kept burning me. Yeah, the ground is like, the ground is lava. We almost had him first try, but that is perfect timing. It is now 2:05, so we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. I want to say thank you guys so much again. Let's go ahead and catch up on chat really quickly. Keyshawn says he's one of the ancients. Yeah, he was. We'll beat him next time for sure, though. And Slay says you might want to revisit this after getting flame resistant armor. That fire will continue to stagger you and do damage. It makes it a lot harder. Yeah, we almost had him though. We actually almost had him. You're doing well though. You might just be fine. I will beat him next time. With Cuckoo Fire armor, the fire doesn't even phase you. Nice. I hope well, I don't even know where I died. I was just going north, right? Like I just literally was going north. Hopefully it's around here somewhere. I'll have to find him again. I'll have to maybe look back at the stream and see where I went. But I was like, oh, hey, area. Went north from here, right? That could have been it right there, actually. I'm actually going to teleport back there. And we'll go ahead and do it. But we'll beat him next time. Armor or no, we can definitely take him out. Keyshawn says, hated this boss fight. Yeah, the ground sucks. Cuckoo armor, the fire doesn't even phase you. I definitely need to start looking into that. But not for this file, most likely. And then Slace says, great job. Well, thank you so much. I almost had him. It was a lot of fun. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to make sure to save. As I always say, I want to make this known to you guys as always, but I want to say thank you guys for being the best part of my channel. I get to have so much fun with you guys playing this game and doing different games together. So we have so much more in store planned for us no matter what happens tomorrow. I know that guys are going to take care of everything. We're going to be great. So thank you all so much. Much love to everybody in chat. Thank you for all the continued support. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. We'll catch you on Friday. Okay, no stream tomorrow, guys. No, there you go. Well, you guys have a great rest of your evening and take care.